We're here with Reverend Anna Watson, who's in the same community where the brother was, from the same community where the brother who was lynched and the brother that they tried to lynch is from. And she's been an activist in the community trying to get this word out and this message out. Could you tell us how you first heard about this situation and how you got involved?
The first situation was with Miss Clark's son. And first it took a lot to just gather what did happen, how it happened, or what went on. And basically, I had never heard of lynching.
Okay.
But actually, because they don't use the word lynching, if someone hung, they will say that they was hung from, they call it a suicidal. That's the reason why I ain't never heard of it.
So you've heard about this before?
Right, I heard one over there by Wesley College, the hanging of one in a tree.
Black man?
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
It's been it's been like a few years ago. If
Okay.
it's been that long, but I paid that no mind,
Okay.
So I'm not, being busy in the community, or being busy, period, with my job and so forth. You don't see this stuff, you don't hear of this stuff, lynching, the word lynching, every day, and so here.
So you heard about this one?
I heard about the first one with the Clark. Then with the godson of Henry Fordham, which resides at my residence, when the police came September the 21st, about roughly I'd say 6 o'clock in the morning, 6:30, about around that time. I know I was getting ready then because I had a client in the hospital. So, but they was coming and they was sarcastic about things. They were saying, did someone kick your door in, and did someone rob, kidnap Henry from here? And I'm like, what's going on here? They were saying, oh well, he'd been beat up, kind of scuffed up a little bit. They didn't make it look like that it was a serious situation.
Okay.
And they was, they was asking me how do I know Henry and so forth. And I said, well, he resides here. He's, he lives here. And so. And they just went on about some stuff. They was asking me, did I have any dead? Could I go upstairs and see if it ain't no dead bodies upstairs? I'm like,
Were these black or white police officers?
These were white police officers, and there were about 10 of them. No, I said about 10 to 15 of them came to the house in that type of manner.
Okay, were they looking for him, or they were just talking about a situation?
They was talking about a situation because I had to ask them where was Henry. And they were saying that he was at the hospital. And did I know anything about anybody coming in and breaking down my door? But I wanted to say to them, did you get a 911 call? If someone gonna be busting in, you would get a 911 call. But at that time, I'm not thinking. I'm trying to figure out what is going on here. And then I asked, and they said that he was at the hospital, that he'd been in a little scuffle and whatnot. And they told me that he was over here, had been over here to the lake. It took place over here to, by they said it took place over there by Silver Lake, and I was saying by Silver Lake, don't nobody go to Silver Lake, not after that killing that went on down there. I don't understand what Henry would be doing at the Silver Lake. He said he was walking a dog and so forth. He ain't got no dogs here. We're walking no dogs. And then, it just made me, when they left from there, when they left from there, then the detective called me. He called me and he said to me, he said, Miss Watson, Henry getting all his stories all mixed all up. And I said, well, you know what? As soon as Henry get here or being released or y'all arrested him, they said they're not arresting him, but he would tell him he better be careful. You better watch himself or he going to end up in a whole lot of trouble. See, behind that was all of this mess. And that's why he said what he said. So, but early when Henry... He said that Henry was being released from the hospital and they'd probably be back there to the house. So Henry came back to the house and I sit and I talked with Henry and I said, you know what? And Henry told me what was going on. I said, okay, we're going to see this detective. Because this detective need to know that if something should have had kicked in, that if one crime committed down at Silver Lake, well, there's possible there's another crime. This crime is going on and it's the same scenery. So you got a couple murderers still running around here. So these boys are actually murderers. They tried to attempt to kill him. He came back, when he came to me, he had no shoes on, no socks on. He was cut all up around the neck, jabbed all up around the neck, and so I'm like.
So since that time, what have you been doing to try to get the community active and doing something about this lynching?
Well, we've been having
attention?
meetings. We're having meetings. I'm on the phone. I want to say that I'm reaching out to people elsewhere in other states to come in and help, and even Washington. You know, it's time to come. You know, the whole city of Delaware need to be looked at. So it just some things here need to be looked at, not just in this area, but in every area there is possible. They need to be looked at because it is a racial thing going on. It may be one section of the black community may be paying high electric bills, and the white community may not be paying that much. You see, it's a whole lot of little bit of everything going on.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time.
All right.
All right. Thank you.